Hi, good evening, dear friend Palina Shandrik. I am Advocate Deepa Joseph, practicing lawyer in Supreme Court, India. I hope you are doing well. Without any introduction, I am clarifying few things about Sahil Majothi, an Indian youth from Gujarat. Now he is in Ukraine war prison. On how I first learned about Sahil's situation, that I can explain that I first came to know about Sahil case in 2024 when his mother, Mrs. Hasina Banu, approached me directly. She had seen my involvement in a similar case that reported in the media and reached out seeking legal assistance. Yes, I given my role as a lawyer and social activist and a mother, I decided to take up the matter. And now I am representing Sahil's case as a legal counsel and the power of attorney holder. Regarding what I have found out about his case, from the information available, Sahil had gone to Russia for his higher studies on a valid student visa. However, he appears to have been trapped in a narcotic related case under circumstances that are still unclear and require proper investigation. Since around April 2024, there has been no direct communication between him and his mother. Later, an unidentified person from Russia contacted her demanding a large sum of money for his release. These developments raise serious legal and humanitarian concerns, and efforts are ongoing to verify the facts through official channels. About my interaction with Sahil and his current condition, there was a Delhi High Court order dated 30th October 2025 directing the Ministry of External Affairs India and the Embassy in Kiev to facilitate communication between Sahil and his mother. But unfortunately, that did not happen. Sahil's mother is a cancer survivor and a single parent, which made the situation extremely distressing. During my visit to Europe, I made it a point to travel to Ukraine also. On 5th January, with the support of the Ukrainian authorities and the project I Want to Live initiative, I was able to meet Sahil in a war prisoners camp. They also arranged a video call between him and his mother after a long gap. From what I observed, he was medically stable at that time and the authorities were providing basic care and needy requirements. On the circumstances leading to his detention, from my interaction with Sahil, he was under the impression that he would be released and allowed to return to India and he can visit his mother. He is only 21 years old and was he deeply concerned about his mother's health also. However, when he reached the Ukraine border, he realized that he was actually trapped in a much more serious situation. At that point, he surrendered himself. His only request has consistently been to return to India and reunite with his mother. Regarding the legal action taken in India is, I, along with Advocate Robin Raju and Advocate Chirag from Gujarat, filed a writ petition before the Delhi High Court seeking directions for Sahil's safe repatriation from Ukraine to India. The petition is based on the principle that he is an Indian citizen and the state has a duty to protect him and facilitate his return. On the possibility of his return without going through Russia, in my capacity as a power of attorney holder, I approached the office of the President of Ukraine and submitted a formal representation explaining Sahil's present situation and his mother's condition. We specifically requested that he be allowed to return directly to India instead of being sent to Russia. At the same time, the government of India, including the embassy in Kiev and the Ministry of External Affairs, is actively pursuing the matter. As per my understanding, efforts are ongoing. On who his return depends on. His return ultimately depends on coordinated decisions at the diplomatic level, particularly between Ukraine and India. From my side, I have taken all the possible legal and humanitarian steps. The final outcome now rests with the concerned authorities. Regarding the possibility of prisoner exchange or civilian transfer, my dear, at this stage, I may not be the appropriate person to comment on that, as it involves decisions at a governmental and diplomatic level. Such matters are best addressed by the concerned authorities. I hope I had clarified the things in a well manner. Thank you. Thank you so much.